4. Surprising reasons why smart people hate socializing. There's a kind of silence that intelligent minds crave. Not the absence of sound, but the absence of noise. Noise of pretension, noise of shallow talk, noise that chokes the soul. We're often told that to live well, we must connect. That isolation is a flaw. That silence is loneliness. But those of us who've trained our minds think deeper, to feel with precision, know the truth. We are not escaping people. We are escaping the chaos within them. 1. Smart people despise the trivial because their minds are tuned to meaning. They are not antisocial, they are anti-friction. They find no comfort in gossip, small talk, or the hunger to impress. The philosopher Seneca once said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving." This is not arrogance, it's clarity. When your thoughts are sculpted through solitude, when you've trained your inner voice to speak with reason rather than impulse, you no longer find pleasure in scattered conversations that lead nowhere. Instead, you protect your time as you would your soul. You see, the mind of a deep thinker is not a public square, it's a temple, and temples are not open to everyone. 2. Intelligent people are drained by the emotional weight of others, not because they don't care, but because they feel too deeply. They carry the moods of a room. They hear the unsaid. They are observers in a world of reactors. Epictetus taught us that we are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. But in a crowd that lives through reaction, the disciplined mind is quickly overwhelmed. To remain composed among the chaotic requires a level of internal fortitude that not all possess. And so, rather than burn themselves at the altar of fitting in, the wise retreat. Not out of weakness, but as an act of strength. They are not running from connection. They are preserving their clarity. 3. Intelligent people despise the performance of social masks. Most social interactions are nothing more than a theater of borrowed personalities, smiles that aren't real, opinions that aren't owned, laughter without soul. But those who walk the path of disciplined thought crave authenticity more than approval. They are not entertained by pretense. They don't feed off attention. They see through the charade, and it exhausts them. As the Stoic Musonius Rufus once said, "He who wants to be admired will never be truly free." And this is why the intelligent often avoid the crowd, because every gathering is a potential prison. A place where you're expected to play a role when all you want is to be real. They would rather face the pain of solitude than the spiritual numbness of pretending to be someone they are not. They are not unsocial. They are simply unwilling to trade truth for applause. 4. Smart minds are burdened by the noise of the trivial. While most people are content discussing gossip, trends, or shallow pleasures, the intelligent crave something deeper, questions that unsettle, truths that liberate, ideas that challenge the soul. But in most social settings, such conversations never happen. The talk is light, but their minds are heavy. So they withdraw, not out of arrogance, but out of necessity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. And the intelligent are fiercely protective of that color. They know that small talk may be harmless, but too much of it starves the intellect and dulls the spirit. So they retreat to books, to silence, to solitude, not because they hate people, but because they refuse to drown in the shallow, when they were born to swim in the deep. So we choose solitude not because we hate the world, but because we are learning to master ourselves. We are not broken. We are not arrogant. We are simply aware that the cost of peace is often misunderstanding. Let them misjudge. Let them label. Let them wonder why we prefer the silence of our thoughts over the noise of the crowd. We were not made to entertain. We were made to endure, to understand, and to transcend. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do, and in the end, that is all that matters. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the Stoic Verse for more wisdom to guide your journey.